All right, Coach. Hey, you're 1-1 right now. You lost to Petersburg last week at 23-0. Can you talk a little bit about that game and your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, a lot of it is Phillipsburg. There's a really quality program. Coach Covington and his staff do a tremendous job. And so, I mean, there's some things we could have done better. We watch on film, but a lot of the problems we had were because of Phillipsburg.
Yep. They're loaded on both sides of the ball, they seem to be this year. So, hey, seems to be the usual thing with your program. A lot of high expectations again this year. You guys are pretty well ranked. How's your team doing? What kind of numbers do you have out this year, senior-wise, that kind of thing?
I've got a good senior class again, 9 kids, and all worked hard in the weight room and have been part of the leadership of this program. You know, happy with some of what we're doing, but offensively we're really struggling, and we've got to get something going offensively.
Okay. How about your coaching staff? You guys have the same coaches again this year, or?
Yeah, same coaching staff. Coach Rogers has been here a long time. I hate to even guess. Same with Coach Hutchison. Coach Stansbury's been with us a couple years, also played for us here. Do a great job. We enjoy being around each other, and everybody has a good role and seem to fit good.
All right, awesome. All right, you got TMP this week, who's coming off a win against Ellis. The spread out passing team, they ran a little bit more last week. What's your thoughts on them? What have you seen on film?
You know, after week 1, everybody's worried about the pass, and it seemed like Ellis was worried about that, and then they ran the ball. So they can do both. Have good athletes there, and they've got some size up front. So, you know, they look like a team that believes in what they're doing and what their coach is doing, and Coach Colley has that program going. So it's going to be another challenge for us.
Okay. Last one. Keys to a Red Men victory in Hays on Friday night.
I've definitely got to get our offense rolling, as I said. We've scored 16 points and haven't had that much offensively, and so part of keeping them under control is our offense moving the ball and not letting their offense have it. You know, defense is going to have to be able to play both run and pass if we're going to have success.
All right, thanks, Coach. All right, hey, you're 1-1 right now. You beat Ellis last week, 49-13. What's your thoughts on that game?
Well, we like that we're 1-0 in the MCL. That's a big boost for us going into a game like Smith Center. We know going into this game it's going to be tough. Those kids and coaches want to get them ready, but they're always going to bring it. They're really tough kids. They play with good technique. They have great pad level, and we know we got to play one of our best games to have a chance this week.
Okay, awesome. All right, you have a lot of seniors out this year, and I've read a little bit about what you say about those guys. How's your team doing right now, and what's your total number of guys out?
We have 15 seniors. We have 39 total players, and it really helps because those guys have been in the program now for, you know, this is their 4th year going on, and they've been really good to the underclassmen, the freshmen and sophomores, and they're trying to show them, hey, this is what we went through, and you know, you go through this, you work as hard as we do, and you know, this is the outcome that you'll get when you're seniors. And so they're doing a good job. They're showing them how it's done, and they're providing great leadership for them.
Awesome, great answer. All right, you got Smith Center this week. We talked a little bit about it. You know, they lost to Petersburg last week, 23-0. So what are you expecting, and how are you going to stop that run game if they come up with that?
Well, you know, they tried a different approach against Petersburg, and, you know, they went out throwing the ball, and you don't see that much from Smith Center. So they gave us a little bit extra to work on this week, which isn't great for us. But it's we know what they strive at. We know what they're good at, and we expect to see a big dosage of Jesse Staples and the rest of the backfield. You know, it's tough to stop. You know, they got, I think his name's Avery Hawkins, number 45, who's their tight end, and I haven't seen a blocker quite like that. This kid, he goes to the whistle, and he's tough. And that whole left side of the line with Dalton Kuhn and number 58, the left guard, they're really, really tough to contend with. You know, we just got to hope to get a good rotation in there with our defensive front, and if we have good, you know, gap fits and fit responsibilities, I think we're gonna do a good job on them this year. We're tough up front, and our middle linebackers, they flow around and they fit really hard. So. It's going to be tough to stop the run game, but I think on offense, if we can control the ball and have a good tempo, we can wear them out a little bit, and that's going to be really key for our offense to keep the ball away from their offense.
All right, hey Coach, you already took my last question away from me. Keys to a Monarch win, which I think you pretty much answered there. It's homecoming. You know, talk a little bit about homecoming week, and I know all coaches that's not their greatest week. So.
Yeah, it's kind of been a joke around here. I mean, I've had a few statements how much I dislike homecoming. It's not homecoming, that I dislike. It's the taking away the focus from the game, from the players' focus from the game. And but it's been great this week. Monday we came in with the JV, had a good win, and we had a good practice. Last year our varsity only had 13 players practicing on Monday due to JV games. This year we had 20 players practicing, so it was a lot easier to prepare for Smith Center having a scout team offense out there. Yesterday, to get away from float building day, we practiced at 6 in the morning on Lewis Field. And the kids were hyped for it. We had a really good practice, and we're going to go out today at normal time. And tomorrow's preparation, game day preparation day. We have all our install in, and we're pumped for it. Hopefully we'll have a great crowd out. We had a great visiting crowd at Smith Center. At Ellis last week, and hopefully it's against Smith Center. We're going to need everybody. We're going to need all the support from the community, the student body, the administration, the faculty, and staff. So we're going to hopefully fill up Lewis Stadium, and that'll help us, come out with a homecoming victory.
All right. Thank you, Coach.